My parents were born in Mexico, and they immigrated here when they were pretty young. My dad was about 17 years old, and my mom was about the same age. They ended up moving to immigrating into California, and they met in Redwood City near San Francisco. They got married. They had my older sister and my middle sister. And eventually my dad's job required him to move out of California and into Oregon. And we've been for all my life. And that's pretty much it. I mean, just the basics. My parents pretty much came into the United States looking for a better life and in hopes that their family wouldn't have to go through the same things that they went through. So they worked pretty hard to get us through college, even though I'm the first person in my family to go to college. So I'm pretty proud about that. We go to church every Sunday, and that's one of the things that we do as a family. It's to people it's just church, but to us it's like a day where we can just all be as a family and go do something together. Something that's just on a daily basis is just dinner, and I know that most people usually don't really eat dinner anymore as a family, and so it's something that we take pride on because it's a time where we can just sit down and talk about our days and see how things are going, and if something is needed for us to better ourselves, and that's when we talk about it. We go back often, and most of the things that we do is not really like vacation spots, it's just visiting my grandmother specifically in her little village, and it's mostly just hanging out with her and seeing that she's okay. And oftentimes we do work around her house to make sure everything's functioning properly. Most people think it's hard, but honestly it just comes natural. Like, you learn both languages at the same time, and I can read and write Spanish and English, so it's pretty easy for me to switch back and forth. It's convenient a lot of the times, growing up with both languages. Yeah, I actually started taking French in high school, and I was going to continue this last term, but I kind of lost interest in it. And I kind of regret, though, not continuing, because now I have, like, part of a language, but it's not complete. Like, I'm not completely fluent. I'm okay, but I'm not fluent, which is something that I wish I would have learned how to do. Brazil and Chile are the ones that I really want to go to. Chile because of the ruins, like the Mayan ruins and stuff like that, and Brazil because I want to go to like Carnival and stuff like that during that time of year, which I always wanted to do, which is kind of cool.